Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about the date object in JavaScript. So in this lecture we are going to start from what is meant by date object and then we are going to learn the example program of date object. There are number of objects in JavaScript like array object, math object, date and form object. And today we are going to learn about what is meant by date object and then we see the example of date object. So let's see what is meant by date object. Okay, so date object is used to work with date and times. It is used to represent a specific moment in a time. Suppose you want to display the current date and time to the output screen, then we use the date object. If we want to create a date object, we have to use new keyword. So you can create a new date object using the new keyword followed by date constructor. Okay, so let's see the example program of date object. Here I open Notepad++ software. You can use any of the text editor as you want. And now I am going to first write down the basic structure of HTML document. So here the important tag of HTML, the first tag of HTML is a HTML tag. Then the head tag, then title tag. Write down the title, for example, date object example, and the title tag. After that, open the script tag, then close the script tag and then close the head tag. After that, open body tag, then close the body tag and then at the end close HTML tag. Okay, so this is the basic structure of every HTML document. Inside the script tag, we are going to write down the code of JavaScript. So first here I am going to save the file. Go to file, then save as. I am going to save the file on desktop. Let's name the file, for example, date and extension as HTML. Okay, so this is the basic structure of every HTML document. Now I am going to write down the program of date object. So for this I am going to first display something on the output screen, for example, current date and time. Okay, so I am going to display the current date and time on the span tag. So here I use span tag with id equal to, for example, txt in the span tag. Okay, now let's see first what is the use of span tag. Okay, so here I am going to use the span tag to display the date and time. You can also use the div tag. Both div and span tag has the same meaning. It is used to display some content on the output screen. The only difference is div tag is used to display the content in multiple lines, and if we want to display the content in a single line, then that time we are going to use the span tag. So here I am going to just display the current date and time, so I do not need the multiple line of text, and so here I use span tag. Okay, let's save the program first and I am going to run it. Okay, so this is the output of program. Okay, here we display something on the output screen, that is current date and time, and inside the span tag we are going to display the current date and time. Okay, so here I am going to write down the code to display the current date and time, and it is a JavaScript code, so I am going to write it inside the script tag. Okay, so here first I am going to declare one variable, for example variable a equal to new date. Okay, here the date is a constructor. We can create a new date object using new keyword. Okay, so the value of this is stored into a variable a. Now I am going to display the value of a inside the span tag. So here write down document dot get element by id in bracket single quotation txt, that is the id of a span tag, dot inner html equal to a. We are going to display the date and time inside the span tag and the id of span tag is txt. Here we create a new constructor using new keyword, that is a date object, and assign the value of this date object to variable a. Now we are going to print the value of variable a into the span tag. That is, the ID of span tag is txt. So here we are going to use document.getElement by ID, then the ID of span tag dot inner HTML equal to a, means print the value of a or display the value of a inside this txt, means span tag. Okay, first I am going to save the program and then just refresh the page. Okay, so as you can see here, the current date and time is printed on the output screen. Okay, so here is the day, then month, date, year, time in hour, minute and second, and then GMT, means Greenwich Mean Time, and it displays the time according to the Indian Standard Time Zone. Okay, so this is the output of our program. Now let's see what is meant by document.getElement by ID and what is meant by inner HTML. So first let's see what is meant by document.getElement by ID. Document.getElement by ID is a method which is used to return an element with a specified value. It is used almost every time you want to read or edit an HTML document. Okay, and what is meant by inner HTML? Inner HTML is a property which is used to set or return the HTML content of an element. So these are the two most important properties. Okay, so this is a method and this is a property. Inner HTML is a property. These two are very important because when we create the form in JavaScript, we are going to use all these two things. Okay, so I hope you understand today's tutorial very well. If you have any doubt or any query regarding this topic, then let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching.